I'm Nate Robinson. I just published a book called Heart Over Height. What inspired me to write the book was just pretty much, me being a short guy and, people always telling me that I couldn't do something. And me having the determination and the will to, fight through every obstacle, adversity, just for all the short people, around the world. Everywhere I go, I see people like standing next to me like, hey, he's really my height. Like, they stand next to me try to see how, I even had a guy go up to me like really like, man, like how do you do it? Like how do you dunk? And I'm like, I just do it. It's like, man, my kids, they love watching you play because you're like the littlest guy out there. Like they say they're just focused on the little guy. Like they see the big guys, but it's crazy how a little guy can really like pretty much steal the show. Like I tell people all the time when I play basketball, I don't see height. Like it doesn't affect me at all. I'm just a ball player. I love to play basketball. I love to play sports. I love to be the best. The athletes that I looked up to were guys like Deion Sanders, who's flashy, confident, cocky, always had that swagger in him that he knew that he was the best. Guys like Allen Iverson, he was a little guy that really came in like barely 6 foot, but he really played like, nobody can stop me. I'm a giant. My dad really, watched a lot of basketball back in the day in the 80s, and Spud Webb was like the first little guy to really be in the NBA, and it looked like he was a kid out there. Like when I was a kid, I was like, Dad, what is this little kid doing out there? He was like, that's a grown man. I'm like, he's so little. Like he was like, bro, you're gonna be little just like that, so take notes. And then when I saw the dunk contest with him, Dominique, Jordan, I was like, dog, like he's out there with the guys that, that I really look up to. My first actual dunk that really counted was in the game. I was a sophomore in high school. My coach drew up a play for out of bounds, baseline out of bounds, and I asked him, I said, man, do the play for me. And I was just joking, like, man, I said, man, do the play for me. He was like, all right. I was like, oh, really? Like, I was like really excited about it. I was like, man, I gotta dunk this. Like, I dunked this, all my friends are gonna go crazy, they're all at the game. And the minute he threw that lob, it was a perfect play, and I caught that one hand and dunked it, and like all my fans ran on the court. Like it was pandemonium. It was awesome. I played college football. I got a scholarship to play at the University of Washington, and people was like, "Oh yeah, you're outstanding in football." And they were like, you don't have a bright future in basketball." People were telling me that all the time, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna switch sports just to show you guys that I can make it to the NBA. I want to show the world and show people that I can do whatever it is I want to do. Like right now, I feel that I can go play football if I want to in the NFL, no matter what position I want to play. If it's running back, receiver, corner, safety. If I wanted to play football right now and give it a year of like really training, and I can do it. I can go play baseball. I never played baseball in my life, but I know I can play Major League Baseball. It's just something that I just know about, something about me that I know I can do. It's like David and Goliath, man. I just feel like I can conquer anything no matter how big or how small. Nate Robinson, and you are watching ThePostGame.com.